Double upload, man. Double upload. I forgot all about this topic, man. So if you're seeing 2 videos, bless you. God bless you. I'm on it today. I'm making videos for you guys today. Again, I'm going to get back to making gameplay videos with gaming stuff. But again, I think you guys enjoy me covering some of the news and talking about gaming stuff. You guys have seemed to enjoy these videos, and I'm going to continue to make them for you. All right. So moving on. Nonetheless, hope you guys are having a wonderful day as usual. Bless up again. I wanted to talk about AC Valhalla, and I know you're clicking on this because of the title. I know other YouTubers have made this, but coming from somebody like me who tries to stay objective and somebody who's played the whole Assassin's Creed series, other than Syndicate and, you know, those games, Liberation and stuff like that, I didn't play those because, I mean, I don't even feel like they were really actually Assassin's Creed games. They were just, hey, listen, play this game. It's a video game. Yeah, pay $60 for it too because, I mean, why not? You know, it's just Assassin's Creed, which doesn't fit anything of the theme or anything, doesn't even follow anything to go along with the Assassin's Creed games. And say what you want about Origins and Odyssey, I get it, but damn, they were good games. I mean, you could say that they were really good games. They changed the way that you played Assassin's Creed. Yeah, there weren't a lot of assassinations and maybe not a lot of connection to the assassins and the lore of it, but again, they were very early on Assassin's Creed games, and they laid the foundation and the fundamentals for the later stories with Ezio, Altair. You guys get what I'm saying here. But moving on, I wanted to talk about my thoughts on AC Valhalla so far, and not just from playing the game and all of that stuff, but from just seeing the reviews, but also this one important thing, which is why you clicked on this video. Let's talk about AC Valhalla. AC Valhalla didn't get great reviews from the people that I go to watch reviews. I'm not talking about IGN, GameSpot. I'm not talking about none of them. Don't give a fuck. Don't care. Don't care about mainstream outlets. If you're hearing the siren, somebody is getting pulled over or something's happening or somebody might be in trouble. Hopefully they're good, but just ignore the background, man. My window's open. It is what it is. But AC Valhalla basically didn't get favorable reviews. From everybody that I've heard that's played most of the Assassin's Creed games and actually knows and understands video games objectively, has said Valhalla is a step back from Odyssey. Now, do I make my judgment based off of somebody like SkillUp or somebody like Yongye or anything like that? No, not at all. I'm just saying personally, the people that I listen to and I go to hear their points and actually think that they have credible information, they haven't really given it the best review score. Now, again, I'm not saying that I'm going to not play the game or not buy the game because of what they say. I'm just saying that that's what they've said. And then there's counteractive arguments. Some people like it. Some people don't like it. That's their opinion. I'm going to play the game. I'm going to watch the game. I'm going to review the game. And I'm going to give my opinion on it. But man, isn't it hard when you're like on the edge of which game should you play? Which game should you do? And like all 3 games are kind of giving you the same, I don't know, the same feeling. It's like you got Destiny 2 Beyond Light, which isn't a lot of content. You got Cold War, which dropped 8 maps, which you're seeing this probably after Cold War, most likely. And then you got AC Valhalla, which comes out and it puts something like this. I know you guys like the transition. Look at that. Ooh, I missed it. I missed that transition. All right, so AC Valhalla, Ubisoft, I'm sorry, apologizes for ableist. I don't know how to say that word. I'm pretty sure it's ableist, I don't know. Language in Assassin's Creed Valhalla. Now, before I get into this, basically, there was a reviewer, a pink-haired reviewer, SJW, social justice warrior out here. I'm not going to give him any clout. He's the one who made these remarks, and you're probably going to see it in this article, which I'll leave in the description down below. It's fucking stupid, right? It's literally stupid. It's so tone-deaf. It's so ridiculous that it's like, I don't even want to talk about it because I don't care about the people. I'm done giving these people platforms to talk on. Just leave them alone. You don't acknowledge them. They don't get the attention that they're seeking. So moving on. A description of a character who was badly burned as a child will be changed in an update. So basically, this character in the game was shy of showing their face because they had been burned. Like any human being who, when they first get burned for a few seconds, would try to hide their face for a little bit. Unless you have some good self-confidence, which, I mean, if you grew up in any type of, good household, and even if you didn't grow up in a good household, read some books, understand self-confidence, and you'll realize that that's the key. It's not the lock, but it is the key to a lot of stuff in life. You take that, self-confidence is the key. Humility is the door. You put that key in the door, boom, you open up a lot of possibilities to your life, all right? Hey, somebody write that down. That's going in my book, all right? So Ubisoft apologizes for this. And this, basically, I'm pretty sure this character was a kid. I don't know for sure. Again, you can read the article, but I'm almost positive. I've already read this article like 4 times. And they didn't want them to see, or didn't want the people in this world to see them burnt. And it was so weird to me because it's like, That's a normal thing, right? And that's just a story, right? It doesn't really affect anything in the game that much. I'm pretty sure it's like a side story, or even if it's in the main story, it has nothing to do with the overarching thing of the game. But then Ubisoft comes out. Not only do they come out, here you go, here's the guy, but we're going to continue to skip over him because I don't want to talk about it. They come out and they tweet, "Thank you so much for pointing this out. We apologize for unintentionally reinforcing ableism through this language. We will remove this language in an upcoming update." So if you click on the tweet, right, you go to this tweet and you look at this tweet right here and you look at everything going on. Yeah, I think Ivor losing his parents and then set out to avenge them was disrespectful to all the people who lost their parents, because this implies that they are revengeful and hateful persons and unable to forgive. You see what I mean, bro? Like, I mean, this stuff is stupid. It's dumb. It's like all three games right now are giving me like hella reasons not to get them, not to want to play them. And it just, you know, it's like, what the fuck are you guys doing? Valhalla, what are you doing? You're making a game about Vikings. And again, let me make this very clear. I'm pretty sure that nothing in this Viking game talks about how Vikings raped, pillaged, murdered, and probably enslaved a lot of the people in this game. I'm almost sure of it, because Odyssey didn't talk about how the Greeks and all of them were sacrificing their children, you know, to Zeus. Nobody talks about that, which Zeus is the same god as Baal and Baphomet. But again, I won't get into that. That wasn't in the game. Now, am I saying they have to add that? No, there can be a good game without them adding that stuff. But again, there doesn't have to always be some truth element to a video game. It's a fucking video game. You're a fucking regular human, or a demigod, quote unquote, fighting gods. I mean, nothing about Assassin's Creed was ever credible. It was just cool to be in old past settings telling a good story. That was what the video game was about. But again, moving on, you're a Viking, for crying out loud. One of the most worst human beings of all time it's the Vikings. You can say whatever you want. Yeah, they're fierce, they're great warriors, but man, they were not good people. They're not people you should strive to be like in society, not at all. But you continue to see stuff like this, and you see these guys caving into it. It's one thing for the reviewer to say it and then get his criticism or whatever he's talking about in this. It's one thing for that, right? He's a reviewer, he's entitled to his own opinion. But then Assassin's Creed coming out and just caving for it and saying, "Oh, sorry, we didn't mean to put that in the game." Yes, you did. You made the game, you looked over it, you reviewed the game, you had people come play your game earlier, nobody said anything about it, but this guy says it, and now you want to remove it? What the fuck are you guys doing? Like, what are you guys doing? Assassin's Creed, again, it was already weird for me seeing that Ivor was going to be a man and a woman, and that you could switch between them at any point in time and it would be the same story. Again, I don't have a problem with that. It's just the issue is, how do you tell a man's story and a woman's story together? Again, that's very, very suspect. It is very, very suspect, because a man and a woman cannot have the same story. It's not possible. They're two different, again, they're two different humans. They really are. Again, a man is a man, a woman is a woman. Don't care what you guys got to say. It's just the truth. I'm going to continue to say that. And again, I said that in Odyssey when people were complaining about Cassandra not being the main actress or main person, which clearly she was the main character. You could tell the story was geared around her, and then they just added on Alexios towards the end and was like, okay, his voice acting was terrible. I wouldn't say terrible, but it wasn't as good as Cassandra's, which was obvious. But again, it begs to differ. It's like, you guys are trying to force this upon us. It was already suspect with Ivor, the Ivor thing. And then now it's even more suspect when you see that they're obviously caving for these people. And how can I support a game? How can I come out and do a patient review and say maybe the game is good, maybe it is fantastic and I like the game, but you guys are doing stuff like this, caving to social justice warriors who don't even give a fuck about the game. They just care about, you know, giving stupid criticism. What does that contribute to the game? What is that? Does that tell me it's a good game? Does that tell me that it's worth my time? Is it worth my $60? Where does that fit into the game? Again, you see them blocked right here, right? You see them blocked. That's the people that you got to block. You can't give them no attention. You can't show them no love. And I'm actually pretty upset right here because Twitter put him on here. Even though he's blocked, it shouldn't even be recommended right here, which shows that Twitter doesn't give a fuck, which, again, a whole nother rant for another time. It's frustrating, man. It really is frustrating. Again, I'm not trying to get mad at the guy. I don't want to give him a platform to speak on my channel. It's not going on. If you get that twisted, that upset, that triggered, that you want to ruin a story, maybe that was a good story. I have no clue. I didn't play the game yet. But imagine that was a good story right there and you ruined it for somebody else. What if it's somebody who's really been burnt, who said, I can relate to that character. I can relate to that character. Activision. Ubisoft, you did a very good job putting that in the game. It signifies me. It gives me some greatness, some love for your game because you thought about people like me. No, now you took it out the game because you just fucking try to be a social justice warrior, which it doesn't make sense. Whether or not it's good or bad, it's just the story. It's a story about Vikings, for crying out loud, bro. You think Vikings was just out here conquering people and not fucking like burning people and burning children? It happened, bro. It's something that it's a factual thing. Go look it up. These Vikings weren't nice people. Like, I feel like I'm talking to brick walls out here, man. I'm not even talking about it. I'm reading brick walls, man. These people don't know what the fuck is going on in the real world, which again is nothing new. Nobody's trying to say that it's something new. Again, not trying to attack him. I'm attacking his action. It's a dumb action. Ubisoft, stop fucking caving to these people. Do I think that's going to happen? No. I think you guys are going to continue to make AC games just fucking spiral downward. I really think that you can just tell by the way the media has portrayed this. Nobody's coming out and talking about these major plot lines and talking about stuff. Instead, they want to go ahead and talk about social justice stuff. Like, dude, nobody gives a fuck. Nobody cares, man. The fact that you care about this stuff just shows how much in your life you just have to, like, how much air you're not getting because you're just reaching for that attention. Instead of getting your oxygen and your water, you're just, I need attention. I need attention. I need to stand up for something because I have nothing meaningful in my life. Good, shut the hell up, man. Gosh, man, people, man, people. Anyways, let me know what you guys think in the comment section below. Do you agree? Do you disagree with me? I don't know. Do I care? Absolutely not. I don't care about what these people got to say, but I care about your opinion. I want to see what you guys have to say in the comment section below. Am I wrong? Am I right? Who knows at this point? You know, no, but everybody's taking wrong for right and right for wrong. And you know what the word says about that. Woe unto you, man. You got some things coming for you. All right. Have a nice one. God bless. Bless up. I'll see you guys in the next one. Hopefully we can get this Red Dead video out pretty soon because it's a real banger. And hope to see you guys in the next one. Much love, fam.